Spoke earlier about how Georgia is losing a big talent in Damon Wilson, but we spoke yesterday about how they're adding the Branch brothers, and another big-time talent on the offensive side of the football could be headed their way as well, as they're starting to get some predictions. Pete Nakos has predicted that Noah Thomas, transfer wide receiver from Texas A&M, could be headed to Georgia. Thomas had 8 touchdowns last season, tied for second in the SEC. And this is a big-bodied 6'6" wide receiver, red zone threat, a downfield threat. And Georgia's issues have been really under the microscope here the last few weeks in terms of a lack of skilled position talent on the offensive side of the football.
Yeah, and we saw how impactful Kobe Young was for Georgia when he was playing. Obviously, had the domestic dispute, the whole incident, which we'll see how that resolves. It's kind of gone back and forth, but you can't count on Kobe Young. So a guy like Noah Thomas is really a better version of what Kobe Young gave you as far as a ball winner, somebody who was size. I think Noah Thomas is better at getting down the field than Kobe Young, and he was really the guy for Texas A&M. 39 catches, 574 yards, 8 touchdowns last year. 14.7 yards per catch was a healthy number, and it was really impressive in the bowl game against USC. So he is in top form right now. It's not like this guy is on the downward trend. Was there the chemistry with Marcel Reed? I'm not sure. Now, Georgia's got their own quarterback questions. Is Gunnar Stockton going to run it back? Let's assume he does, and he's the guy after what he did in the playoff and in the SEC championship. You say, okay, what does a young quarterback like this need? How about a safety blanket who's 6'6", who is 200 pounds, who is extremely productive, who's got 15 touchdowns in his career, and athletically, basketball player, track background. He's got all that from Clear Springs High in League City, Texas. I think the fit at Georgia makes a lot of sense. You brought in Zachariah Branch, who's going to be your big play receiver from USC, just recently committed. So those are your screens, right? Those are your quick passes. Maybe you're throwing it downfield and using his speed to get downfield, but you need a safety blanket. And Branch, with his size, only about 180 pounds, under 6 foot, that's not what he is. So Noah Thomas gives you that. And what Noah Thomas does is really not on Georgia's roster right now. I mean, Kobe Young, again, we'll see how that situation develops. But even if Kobe Young's available, Noah Thomas is a higher level talent that will really help Stockton's game.